Hey everybody. Today we're going to be talking about love. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, so we just wanted to touch bases on different topics about love, and I will be starting it off asking Tyran a bunch of questions.
How y'all doing? I got the great Divine Vine in here, and we just on another one of our couples motivational talks.
Yes, I'm powered up off Tyran's love. We had a wonderful date last night and day with the family. And so we just wanted to spread some love to everybody. How you feeling, baby?
I'm feeling good. A little Stella Rose in my system. As y'all can see, the glass is empty.
Stella Rose. What you call it, baby? What did you call it? He used to call it Stella Rosa.
She ain't have to tell you
Like
that.
Ponderosa? Stella Rosa.
I must have been thinking about some type of steak or something.
Couldn't have been, because I fed him. Tell him what you had to eat.
Baby.
Just no, baby. You ate it.
I'm a Scorpio. I don't like to.
He always got to tell y'all. First of all, he tell y'all what he is all the time. Everybody know Tyran is a Scorpio.
Like Nelly.
But you irks. But anyway, so baby, what's some things you do to kind of like self-care for yourself? Like, how do you love on yourself?
First of all, I make sure I get my proper rest.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, what I do is, I make sure I get my proper rest.
And what else? Like,
Meditate.
Okay,
I always
yeah.
thank God,
mm-hmm.
like every other second for real. Like when something going on in my life, or I'm just, feeling good, or I can be feeling down, because the word tells you that when you go through trials and tribulations, give thanks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I meditate basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, for me, in this chapter in my life, I really like to put myself first. Of course, I love everybody, but sometimes you got to take care of yourself. So you want to put yourself first and love on yourself. Sometimes you may want to look in the mirror and be like, I love you. Kiss yourself and all of that. Tell yourself, take yourself out on a date. Go get yourself a pedi, a manicure, whatever. Like baby said, you want to pray, you want to just spend time with yourself. I like to spend time with myself and praying, and maybe a car ride, listening to music. It soothes me. The type of music I want to listen to is the way I self-care. And like I said, sometimes we just have to put ourselves first, because we get in a routine of, helping other people and putting their needs before yours. But we have to realize that ours are just important. And not only that, like, if you can't take care of yourself, then you can't take care of nobody,
Right, that's true.
Yeah, and so I think we live in a world where people feel like it revolves around them. But anyway, so I've been loving Tyran for a long, long time, and I just got on here to tell him how much I love him, how much I missed him.
Thank you, girl.
Yeah, for real.
I loved and missed her as well. We basically just love each other to the fullest. Always have. We done been through some things.
And then two people, what the scripture say, when two people come together.
When two or more come together.
Not even just in, like, speaking of love, like a man and a woman, that's from the Creator. So let no one separate that. A lot of people hate on relationships, or wish bad, you know what I'm saying? When they see something that's in the making, they see what two strong people together, it can be a problem sometimes. So for anybody that's, with someone and they know they love them, and, they coming up in the world, don't let nobody stop y'all or distract y'all from what y'all got going on, how y'all move, y'all plans, or none of that. Like, keep going.
True, yeah.
Definitely.
What God put together, let man not separate.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
What else, baby? How much more do we connect and love each other?
Oh, well, our connection is greater. And greater.
Yeah, like, do y'all be having things like me and Tyran can be just thinking about something, and then, or he can be thinking about something, but I'm thinking the same thing. Like, this is really true. Like, I guess they called it like a twin flame. That never happened to me before, like in my relationships. I promise you, like, I never. This is all the time with us. Like, I could literally be sitting here like thinking about ice cream, and he'd be like, "Baby, let's go get some ice cream." Don't you?
All the time.
That's how deep it is. Like, our thoughts, we are mentally connected. We always been connected. And I remember how he told me something like, what was it? What did you text me, baby, when I said, where did you come from? And you was like, I was always in your thoughts. Like, what did you say? It was so
Yeah, she like asked me, Mark, and I said I was always, with you from the time you was birthed. Like, you thought about me. She basically, I was telling her, your body, her soul always wanted me or individual, which was me, and she brought that to existence. She brought that love that she had, that she always wanted in her life, that beauty that she always wanted. Yeah, in her life, she brought it. So while I was coming up, because I'm 4 years older than her, so while I was coming up, you know what I'm saying?
And then too, y'all, I don't mean to cut him off, but what he's saying is like, my thoughts were always to be loved, to be nurtured, and for someone to be loyal and all of that. But even though we came together different times, different places, like, I remember I said this before in the video, like, I seen him and never knew that he was gonna be, but I felt something deeply in me. Like, I was wondering, like, what the, like, I didn't know what it meant. Like, I seen him, I was with somebody and he was outside or whatever, and then, like I say, I seen him, I thought about him a lot when I left, like, but I'm like, why am I thinking about this man? You know what I'm saying? He was always in my thoughts. So then, once we started messing around, maybe like, what, a couple years later, I never knew that was the same person. I'm sure he never seen me, though, when I seen him that first time, did you?
No, I saw you,
but you didn't, right, you didn't see me like I seen you, though. You didn't really pay attention like that, because you just, so, and then when it came back around again where I actually, he tried to hop down on a sister, like.
What? Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie. When I saw her the second time, for the first time, where she was actually older, and I'm like, I'm double taking, like, who's that?
Like, she fine.
Like, it wasn't even that. I ain't gonna lie. It was just her spirit. I think it was her eyes. It was her look. It was her demeanor. I'm like, I can feel it. You know how you can be, you know how you can see somebody and you can forget that you can't even see the looks ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's the demeanor, like, come get you is for me, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. And I never knew that then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why people be like this, that, and third. But I always knew it wasn't never the looks, because I always love her. Like, man, whatever. Like, I don't love her because of what most, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was more like, man, you look, listen.
It wasn't like a physical thing for you. It was more so like,
look, listen, and learn. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all about her demeanor, and I loved it. I loved it from the go. That's what made me turn. I ain't never, for real, ain't a woman make me turn and be like, ooh, ain't nobody. I don't do that. Once again, I'm a freaking Scorpio.
Boy, stop it.
For real, we don't.
Now look at this Scorpio, all on this Libra.
That thing right though. I got to.
But yeah, so he was saying, so when I seen them, we talked or whatever, we started talking, but it felt like I already knew him. We just had a strong bond, a strong connection. I remember I first called him, he said, I was like, boy, where's you at? Like, I had been talking to him for a long time. Pull up.
I promise you.
I'm ready for you to pick me up. Like,
I ain't never think about
stop playing with me. Come get me.
Right, and prior to that, I had only got her number, like, you know what I'm saying? But we talked that night. I got her number and I called and
just go tell them the truth.
Hey,
tell them what my mama said.
Mama say it's too late to be called. She ain't old. It's too late to be calling this house for her. I'm saying, oh man, I ain't calling her no more. We probably told y'all this story before.
Right, but I was 16 and he was 20, baby.
Yeah, she called me back. Well, at that time, I think, baby.
What was I turning 17?
No,
maybe.
you was 16. You was almost. You was
Gonna be 17.
something like that. Yeah, because I wasn't a full 20. Yeah, I probably could have turned 20. Or I
Right.
just turned 20. So yeah, you was 16. Yeah, it was on the nose. Just turned 16. Just turned 20. But I know y'all probably be there. Oh man, you too old for her, man. That wasn't right. Look, man.
I had a child, mind you, so he wasn't. It was like he's looking at it like she's already had a child. I didn't break that. I didn't. She was already established in that way. She already grew up. I grew up faster than, you know what I'm saying? And my mother knew afterwards. So basically,
because after I looked at her, I'm like, and my people's like, nah, that ain't. I'm like, okay. I was sitting on her and she walked up, and that's when I saw her child. I'm like, that she got a baby. Okay, I never knew her age or nothing. I didn't find out her age until all the way down the line, and then she started talking. I'm like, oh man, she old enough. You know what I'm saying? So I said that to say. After I called her, mama was like, she too. I'm like, man, I ain't. Then she called me back. I guess after her mama went to sleep or something.
I said, mama, don't do that. Now you know.
Well, whatever she said to my mama,
I have friends.
Don't do nothing to her.
I have women friends. That's my friend. That's my friend.
Okay, but we talked that night. I'm like, okay, so I guess I'm like, all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So after that, that's when she called me like, you know what I mean, you coming? I'm like, yeah, but never came.
This sound funny, y'all. He came.
I did not.
You didn't come that night?
No, I didn't come for 3 days.
Leave now then. First of all, y'all, he playing with y'all. But anyway, if you didn't come, you came the following.
No.
You didn't come the following day, baby?
No.
When did you come?
I came when I said, man, 3 strikes.
Oh, okay. That's a whole nother story.
Oh,
it was a reason then why he didn't come, y'all. So that was that. But anyway, yeah, so over the course of time, I went on, had little relationships. He did what he did or whatever, but I could never get this man out of my head. Like, I used to be just wondering, like, dang, like, why he always, and same with you. You was thinking about me, right? Stop playing, baby. Yeah.
You talking about the first time?
I'm just talking about over the course of time of us being, like, away from each other, just whatever. Like, I'm just saying, because we basically was saying, like, you was saying, like, when I was asking you about the thoughts, and you was just like, I was always in your thoughts. So basically, I'm just saying, like, how love is strong, basically, y'all. Like, love is very strong, and it travels.
Yes.
And a person can feel you even when they far away from you. You know what I'm saying? That's real love. And a lot of people have the wrong definition of love, but that's their definition. I think over the course of time, as you get older and you go through stuff, you kind of figure out, like, what real love is and what it is to love someone, like, true love, basically.
Right. If I can say, I still give it up to the women when it comes to love, because you guys do the most loving, the hardest, and first, I should say. There's some good men out there that know what they're looking for and love first and love hard. That's the same as a woman, then they go from there. But I would say that the women take off much harder. So I'm saying that for myself anyway. Let me speak for myself, y'all. So once I really found out, like, I straight love this girl, like her. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real. Her love never left. Her love never left me, even in action. You know what I'm saying?
Had him stuck.
So much, baby. Even in action, that's all I gotta say. Like, we always agreed. Like, even if I didn't like it, or even if she didn't like it, guess what? It was the truth. So we going back to say that was that love right there.
Yeah, it don't leave. Real love don't leave. And then I be thinking, like, we have different definitions of soulmates and stuff like that, but, like, I feel like it's one true person for you. I feel like that's why the Bible say, when they say that women came from a man's rib, because we gonna travel, and experience things, but we really supposed to connect with just one person, and that person gonna be mentally connected with you. They're gonna know your thoughts. They're gonna know how you feel when you sad. I be knowing when Tyran sad. I know when he hungry, just like, when I'm hungry. He asked me yesterday, what did you hungry? Because I was doing a lot. And, so, yeah, you don't get tired of a person that you love. Like, we don't. Like, we be on the phone for, how long? We always on the phone and we live together.
Yeah.
We be on the phone, sun up.
That's my best
like,
friend.
we are best friends. Like,
Because I can be just in a complaining mode, or I can be in a teaching mode, and she accept it all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to say maybe it fits to y'all. Remember, like she just said, the Creator put woman from a man, from our rib. So, like I say, I can be in a complaining mode where I don't even know what I'm getting hit with. I'm getting hit with all shots everywhere, so I just want to complain. Or I can be in a teaching mode. I just feel like beefing her up real quick, boosting her up, letting her know, like, yeah, this, that, you know what I'm saying? Because she's strong like that. You know what I'm saying? But she listen, and vice versa.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, when somebody love you, like, they gonna feed you knowledge, not just bullcrap. Like, they gonna feed you knowledge. They gonna wish you well. They gonna support you. They gonna push you. They gonna want to see the best in you. They not gonna be jealous or envious of you. They not gonna want to hurt you. They're not gonna want to cheat on you. They not gonna want to do none of those things. Or they still maneuvering. They might think they have some type of love is what they call it for you, but it's not that strong glue love, like Gorilla Glue. What they were saying that girl did to Gorilla. You gotta Gorilla Glue your love, baby, for real. That's what we got. Eyes glued, locked in, for real.
Because she know I love her. You know, she thought she saw love before. You know what I'm saying? But she know this because she had this before, and now she came back a decade later.
Right.
Like, what you mean? Like,
because we never had no drama though. Like, I mean, we had like little teenage, because we had little different situations. But I'm saying, for us, like me and you, like fighting, and we never had none of that. Like,
it was open with each other.
It's so peaceful. Like right now, like we have little disagreements, of course, but
I told y'all it ain't peaches and cream.
But we don't just it ain't where we fighting and crying and
we got
cheating.
We got to ponder like, man, is this it?
Yeah, no, it's never been like that.
Get your life together, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's parenting. We have problems like that, which, of course everybody do. But so, yeah, just make sure y'all keep loving each other. If you got somebody that you love, standing strong with them, supporting them, and just physically and mentally being there for them, because we live in a tough world and it's haters, and not only that, the enemy, the enemy looks to destroy marriages and relationships that's going places.
Yeah, especially beautiful places. When you have someone so beautiful, like I always stress to y'all about this young woman, I know there's plenty more beautiful women out there, you know what I'm saying? Because this one is so beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying it in a way to say men can do better as well. Maybe we was just watching a movie, and do you remember the name of it? Whatever it was, dude, what's dirty name from Ghost?
They played in Power.
Dude.
But I think his name is Amari. His real name is Amari something.
Right, so his name was Derek in this one, Derek Murray, or whatever. He was locked up. Y'all probably know what we talk about. And he went down. He was doing this bit or whatnot, and cut a long story short, his girl was beating her feet for him, loving him, faithful, going strong. All right, come on. But he did try to kick her down, like, man, go on here. I got an A-boy to do. You know what I'm saying? But she like, nah. He like, nah, go on, go. It's too much time. She like, nah, I'm a roll. So he like, all right, I feel it. Couple of years in it, he knock a guard off or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He get into a couple of fights. Normal stuff. But I'm not going to say normal for as if you know you got a beautiful woman, bro.
Yeah, and she in the movie she did a lot, and she was actually beautiful inside and out. Let's say that.
A lot of people might contest that. Man, you would have did the same thing. If anybody know me, they know I done been down them roads, and you know what I'm saying, to where, nah, you know what I'm saying. I got a beautiful, you know what I'm saying. So I'm throwing it out there to say, when it came back around, she did her thing. But
she was, what I liked about her, and that's kind of like how I am. She was honest. She didn't lead them on when she did decide that she wanted to
right.
be like, look, you done did this.
That's
now
the
you
beauty
gonna
in her.
now you gonna have to live with this, because guess what?
That's the beauty.
I'm finna live my life.
Now y'all see what I mean by I call her beautiful, because I ain't never had to.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be straight
do
up.
she love me? Man, look, I love you. This is what's going on. Boo-boo. So a man like me, a brother like me, especially in them streets, I don't need no give. I'm talking about back then when I don't need no give. I got beauty right here. She keeping me laced up, dressing good, looking good. I don't need none of that. She keeping me gamed up and everything, you know. So I'm throwing that out there to say that's where she get her beauty from. Because I witnessed her beauty when she was little. And I always told myself, well, when she hit 30, she go crush the game. Crush the game. And guess what? I didn't even think about that. I touched down and you was what?
31?
30.
I was 30? Oh, yeah, I was turning 31. Okay, because you got...
In 2 weeks.
Okay, that's what I said. Okay.
In 2 weeks. So, look how God work. I ain't lying. I'm talking about when she was 6, for real. When she was 6, I'm like, boy, when she get 30. Because I knew the potential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of beautiful women and men, but I feel like women, like, you know, we are just like humans. We like flowers and plants, and like of course we need water, and we need water and sunshine, but the water that we need is not to hurt us. You know what I'm saying? It's to actually grow us. So of course we're gonna go through life and have little different situations and stuff, but that don't mean dog your woman out. That ain't what they're saying, that you need the water and the sunshine. They're saying go through life, but don't disrespect your person that you with, your helpmate, because you can't see us at our best if you hurting us. We got too many other things to worry about. We got
with the men.
and men too. Like,
and that's why
women don't mistreat a good man, because they got enough problems in this world to deal with.
That's why I say I get her the beauty. She get her crown, her beauty crown. How many more of y'all can say y'all get y'all beauty crown? Comment. Subscribe.
And share.
Like. Don't forget. But I'm just throwing it out there because a lot of y'all, I know, deserve a beauty crown. But where the men at? Is it any men that got a beauty out there that she done moved on? She married now, or she done moved on. You know what I'm saying? And you scared to reach out to her because you don't want to be disrespectful or nothing like that. Guess what? That's how you come at it. Don't be disrespectful. Check on them. If that woman still got your heart and y'all ain't leave on no fighting for, you know what I'm saying, ways or nothing like that, y'all left on, you know, life situations, and it been years since you didn't, but that heart, but you still like, man, where's such and such at?
Right, and another thing, don't let people tell y'all that y'all don't need a helpmate or a woman. Like, that's the creation, like a woman and a man. You know, you hang out with your homeboys, that's fine and dandy. But as you get older, you can't build with your homeboy. You can't have kids with your homeboy. Like, this is it. Loving somebody and spending the rest of your life with them and raising children and going on vacations and just doing business plans with this person. Like, that's something that you should look forward to. You shouldn't want to, I mean, to each his own, if you club and stuff like that, but that shouldn't be your life goals. You know what I'm saying? And some people look at the videos and the rappers and stuff like that, and they feel like that's the life they want to live, but they're acting. They're actors. Like, they entertain us. So don't ever feel like, oh, I want to be on. Forget a woman. Everybody, if you saying forget a woman, then you saying forget your mama and everybody else, because your mother raised you. Like, they brought us in this world. So women make the world go round, if I must say.
And make sure that you can breathe. Like, I'm saying that to say, what if you know somebody or knew somebody that, like I say, they ain't in your life no more? But every woman you meet, yeah, she might be beautiful to you in looks and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got that urge. You got that urge in you that, you know, you missing something, and you with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Make sure you can breathe if you with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or you
Right, or don't mess over someone that you know you not gonna be able to get over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might move on. That's me. I don't know what time I'm saying. I'm just
well. Let me cut you off because you ain't gonna mess up. You ain't gonna mess over nobody. Y'all that these cats out here messing over women that they claim, oh, I can't get over you crying, trying to get them back. You ain't had love. You ain't. You shouldn't did. You ain't love her, man. You thought you did. If you did, Juju wouldn't have persuade you.
right. That's why I said, well, that's they different. That's
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going back to what I said. Make sure you can breathe, man, with who you don't have or who you do have. I hope that ain't going nobody's head. I'm saying it to say if you by yourself and you miss this, cause I'm just throwing at y'all how it was with me. When she was away, I was away, but she was, we was just living, we was growing, we went apart. I couldn't really breathe without her, but I could breathe with her. Anytime I saw her, anytime I say hi, hello, if that was years apart. Guess what? I can breathe now when I just saw how you doing or good morning. Your boy can breathe, man. That's that good oxygen. Mm-hmm. When I say he got his own money, your boy got his own money. Baby, when they coming off that part 2, Coming to America?
I don't know. But anyway, we love you guys, and we just wanted to share our energy with y'all because baby was drinking on his Stella. What you call it? But yeah, y'all. So we gone, and we just wanted to say Happy Valentine to everybody and their families, and everybody be safe and enjoy the rest of y'all day. See y'all.
Peace. Hey, and y'all don't freaking forget that we love y'all. Like she said, subscribe, share, comment, and like. Because guess what? Peace.